have hearings. We'll have public hearings. We'll put people under oath. We need to get to the bottom of this. Hey, the U.S. military is, the most powerful and effective, military in the world. And we've got to be, precise, and we have to be operating in accordance with U.S. law and international law, always.
Based on what CNN is reporting, what the Washington Post is reporting, do you believe if there was a second strike to eliminate any survivors, that constitutes a war crime?
It seems to. If that is true, if what has been reported is accurate, I've got serious concerns about anybody in that chain of command stepping over a line that they should never step over. We are not Russia. We're not Iraq. We hold ourselves to a very high standard of professionalism. And this is where I'm really troubled about this, is because I have so much respect for people in the United States Navy. I served in the Navy for 25 years, and there is no organization more professional than Navy SEALs. And they should be revered. And that's why I say I hope what I've heard about this strike is not accurate.
You mentioned that you were a captain in the Navy. If you received that order, would you have carried it out?
No. No, and I'm a guy who, I have sunk 2 ships. I've sunk an OSA-2 missile patrol boat in Kuwait Harbor, a Palnakni troop carrier in the Persian Gulf during the first Gulf War. I never, in that situation, questioned whether those strikes were legal. We were given an order to do this. It was a time of war. These were Iraqi ships with Iraqi crew members who posed a...
It's bizarre, really. He talks about sinking Iraqi ships as if it was some noble duty just following orders, while ignoring the fact that many still argue the Iraq war itself was illegal. So what's the message here? If he agrees with an order, it's righteous. If he doesn't, suddenly it's a crisis. And then he claims service members need reminders about lawful and unlawful orders. That's nonsense. Soldiers don't need lectures. They're already trained on exactly that. Acting like they're confused only creates doubt where none existed, because when you put it all together, the pattern is obvious. He isn't clarifying anything. He's shaping a narrative. A narrative built on selective outrage, manufactured doubt, and a subtle push to question the very people who already know their duty. It doesn't come off as leadership. It comes off as calculated manipulation, dressed up as concern.